Hi YouTube, Gym Princess here. Today we're going to make healthy spaghetti. And yes, I said healthy spaghetti. It's actually possible to make, which is great for me because I love spaghetti and I could eat my weight in it. No problem at all. So let's make some you can eat all you want without feeling bad about it. Ta-da! Here's everything you need to make healthy spaghetti. First we have egg noodles, and these are great because even though they have pretty good bit of calories, you actually get some protein in there with them. You get 8 grams of protein, not a lot of fat, and I mean some carbs are not going to kill you. These are just a better alternative than just plain noodles. And then we have ground turkey, and this kind we got has a little bit more fat in it. They were out of the kind at Walmart that doesn't have a lot of fat, but it's still really good. Let's look at all that protein. 21 grams of protein per serving for 240 calories. Like, that's a bunch of protein. And we're only going to put this one thing in our entire spaghetti, so that's really not bad. And of course you need some tomato, onion, and garlic sauce. And sauce is super good for you. And when tomatoes are preserved like this, it's like they just get better and better for you. So it's okay to have canned sauce. And my husband loves Alfredo, so we're going to be making kind of 2 different types of things. We'll put some Alfredo with our egg noodles, so we'll have an Alfredo and then a spaghetti type with the meat. And Parmesan, because Parmesan is so wonderful. And what's great about Parmesan, you can eat a lot of it and it's really not bad. See, it says 20 calories for 2 teaspoons. That's a good bit of cheese, so it's like a nice little addition that you don't have to be like, oh, I'm eating cheese. So that is all of our ingredients. So for our first step would be to put water in this pot. You can see we put a whole lot of water in this thing. We're making this whole bag, so we need a lot of room. And my pot looks like I put chocolate in it or something. I don't know why it does that. It's huge. It's been through a lot. It's a really good pan. So while we're waiting for this to boil, we'll put our top on here so it boils faster. We're going to open this baby up and put it in this saucepan right here. To open this turkey, I just slit it like this. And it's going to look absolutely terrible when I put it in this pan. So just expect it to look awful until I crush it up. So I just got this little past medium. It's heating up, so we're going to put this in here and smush it up. As you can see, it looks absolutely awful. But it doesn't look like this after you cook it. You just have to smush it up a lot. And you don't have to oil your pan when you're cooking this meat because it has fat in it, so it's not going to stick. So don't worry about greasing your pan. And I just chop it up. Once it heats up, it is much easier to cut. I'm just kind of chopping up a little bit so that it can heat up easier. After a minute or 2, it'll start to heat up really well and sizzle. And as it cooks, you just want to keep chopping it. And I chop it pretty vigorously and just try and really get it ground up really well. Cooking can be fun, you guys. You just gotta attack it. But we'll have to let it cook a little more before it's easier to chop up. You can see it looks much better once it's chopped up, but it's still gonna have a ways to go before it's done. You want it to be very brown. Well, I always like to not be in doubt that it's done. So you definitely don't want to burn it, but you don't want there to be any pink at all. Our water is now boiling well, so we're going to add our noodles. This whole big bag right here. So now that they're in there, I like to add some salt. It's supposed to help keep them from sticking. And also another handy dandy tip is to add a little bit of olive oil. So let's grab some olive oil. So we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil. I'm not a big fan of putting a lot of oil in cooking. So just a little bit is all you need. That's maybe like a teaspoon. It's hardly anything. But you can just mix it throughout the water. And I always keep a wooden spoon or some kind of utensil nearby to move the noodles around every once in a while because you don't want them to stick to the bottom. It's going to take these babies a good probably 8 to 10 minutes to really get soft. You always want to make sure you cook them until they're tender, so you don't want crunchy spaghetti. So our meat is getting much more cooked now. And as it cooks, I'm just I keep chopping it up more and just moving it around the pan so that it cooks evenly. It smells great, you guys. It really smells similar to beef, but in my opinion, it's much healthier. It does have less fat, even though we've got the more fatty version here. Normally, I would get the leanest turkey I can, that way to keep that fat content down. So a lot of this fat cooks out, so we're going to eat a lot of protein and it won't be so hard on our cholesterol and heart and whatnot. So it still needs to cook some more. So our noodles are almost done. They need a little bit longer. Another tip is to leave the spoon on here. It helps keep it from boiling over. If it does boil over, don't panic. Just turn the heat down and then pick the pot up, let it simmer back down, and you can continue cooking as usual. So if that happens, your cooking's not over. You just need to let that pot cool down. So our meat is looking good and cooked now. I know it's a good time to stop when I see like little brown. See how it's the brown right there? There's little brown flecks. So that's kind of a cue that it is cooked enough. And we will also be cooking this in our sauce, our red sauce. I'm going to put it in here so we know that it will be cooked very well. So just going to pour our red sauce in here, and it will tend to splatter, so I like to get it close to the pan and then start pouring it out a little more. Alright, so that's in there. Sauce smells awesome. If it has garlic in it, you know it's good. So we're just going to transfer the meat into our red sauce. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the sauce heating up a little bit. So we're going to put it just before medium right there. Alright, so we got our meat in here in our sauce, and we're just going to mix it around. And you want to let this sauce simmer. You want it to get to bubbling, and then it is good to go. And let that cook. Now I just tasted my noodles and they are really soft and perfect. So we're about to drain these. So I put the noodles in there and you can see how steamy they are. I can't even really get that close because it'll steam with the camera watch. Okay, so after you get those in there, you want to kind of shake them around a little bit, get some of the water out. But I don't like to drain them too much because it makes them stick together really badly. So I'm just going to put these right back in this pot, and we will actually put the lid on to try and keep some of that moisture in there until we're ready to eat. Alrighty, so our noodles are in there, hot and safe and sound. We're about to heat up our cheese sauce in this pot over here. While this is still heating up, so we'll have 2 different types of sauces ready, and our noodles are ready, so we are almost done. Alright, so our sauce is heating in there, and you see we have a problem. We have all this cheese sauce left in here. How do you get it out? Well, I learned a trick from a friend. We will put some water in here, then put the top back on, shake it up, and get that last little bit of sauce out of there. Alright, so that's all in there. Just going to let it heat up. Once this starts bubbling a little bit, I'm going to put some of the noodles in there. So we'll have like our Alfredo, and then we'll have our noodles to go with our red sauce. And this handy dandy thing is super good. My friend got this for me. I think she got it from Walmart. But it's like, she said it was really cheap, and it can scrape like anything. Like if you're doing like cakes and cake batter and stuff, this thing is so handy. So now our red sauce has started to bubble. And because I'm a garlic fanatic, I want to add a little bit of extra garlic to it because, hey, why not? Sprinkle. Because more garlic is never a bad idea. At least not to me. It is beautiful, and man, does it smell good. Since it's bubbling, I'm just going to let it simmer. That way it's warm until me and my hubby are ready to eat. And now our cheese sauce is bubbling. So now we're going to add some noodles. This part of this meal is just a lot of juggling and doing different things. We are doing 2 different types of sauces, so that's part of why I'm a little all over the place. But hey, that's part of the fun of cooking. So we're going to put some of these noodles in our cheese sauce. Ta-da! As you can see, we have some beautiful Alfredo here, and it smells so good. And how easy is this? All you have to do is cook egg noodles and then put some cheese sauce in there, heat it up, and you just stir it on up. And our red sauce, see, it's nicely simmering, ready for us to put our noodles any second. Nice and warm and ready. There you have it. Yummy, delicious spaghetti with some Parmesan sprinkled on top, and yummy, delicious Alfredo, both made with egg noodles, and both are guilt-free pasta you can eat to your heart's content. And trust me, I'm about to. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed making spaghetti with me. And trust me, if you try this recipe, you will love it. It's a great way to enjoy those homemade, yummy, delicious foods that you love without feeling like, oh, I just ruined my whole workout. So as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.